Assalamu alaikum. There are moments in life that change everything in a single day. A door closes, a relationship ends, a dream you have spent years building suddenly falls apart, a prayer you have repeated countless times still seems unanswered, and in those moments it's easy to ask, Ya Allah, why did you let this happen? Your heart searches for answers that don't come immediately. You replay every conversation, every decision, every mistake, wondering if life will ever feel whole again. But what if the thing you are mourning today is the very thing Allah is protecting you from? Sometimes we believe that losing something means Allah has turned away from us. Yet many of Allah's greatest gifts first arrive disguised as painful endings. Think back to your own life. Haven't there been moments you desperately wanted something, only to look back years later and thank Allah that it never happened? Perhaps it was a friendship that slowly disappeared, a job you never got, a marriage proposal that never worked out. At the time, it felt heartbreaking. Today, you can see the wisdom that was hidden from you. This is why Allah reminds us in the Quran. Perhaps you dislike something while it is good for you, and perhaps you love something while it is bad for you. Allah knows and you do not know. That verse isn't just for major tragedies. It's for every disappointment you struggle to understand, because Allah sees the future while we only see the present. We ask based on what we want today. Allah answers based on what will benefit us forever. Sometimes Allah removes a blessing because it was becoming a distraction. Sometimes He delays a door because another one is being prepared. Sometimes He empties your hands so they are ready to receive something greater. The hardest part isn't trusting Allah after everything makes sense. The hardest part is trusting Him before you understand. That is tawakkul. Real trust is saying, Ya Allah, I don't know why this happened, but I know you are the most wise. It doesn't mean the pain disappears overnight. It doesn't mean you stop crying. Even the prophets experience grief, loss, and hardship. Faith doesn't erase human emotion. Faith gives your pain direction. Instead of letting disappointment pull you away from Allah, let it bring you closer to Him. Remember every hardship He already carried you through. Remember every dua you thought would never be answered. Remember every impossible situation that eventually became a beautiful memory. If Allah opened doors before, He can open them again. If He healed your heart once, He can heal it again. If He replaced one loss before, He can replace this one too. Allah has never needed our understanding to carry out His perfect plan. He only asks that we trust Him. Maybe today you are standing in front of a closed door. Don't spend your entire life knocking on a door Allah has already closed. Instead, ask Him to guide you toward the door He has already written for you, because what Allah chooses for you is always better than what you choose for yourself. His timing is never random, His wisdom is never absent, His mercy never runs out. One day you will look back on this chapter and realize that what felt like rejection was actually redirection. What felt like loss was preparation. What felt like silence was Allah arranging something you couldn't yet see. So don't lose hope because of what left your life. Trust the One who controls what enters it next. Trust the One who controls what enters it next. If Allah removes something from your hands, hold tighter to Him instead, because the One who took it away is also the One whose treasures never decrease. And when Allah gives, He gives in ways that lift the heart, saying, Alhamdulillah, now I finally understand why I had to wait.